Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Julio Teheran is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice if he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I don't think you can be locking in on anyone else today than Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy, just hear me out on this, body awareness. Lock in on how easy he makes the game look, both offensively and defensively. No one's going to test his arm as well. This guy's got an absolute howitzer out there.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He will lead this one off today. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 106.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. And the throw in gets away from him.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and one strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Teheran has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. McNeil, the runner at second with 1 away. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Yoenis Cespedes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count even at 2-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Left side, but well foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hard hit to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ballgame. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good
Batting
fastball.
second.
And what does he do?
Right
He just
fielder.
throws this good
Nick
fastball right by, brings the express.
Markakis.
No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike two.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And there's out number two.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. His career line against Wheeler, he has an even 10 hits in 19 tries. Two of those hits were for home runs. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Second inning. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Michael Conforto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
1-0.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away.
I'm out.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Batting seven.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No score here as we play inning number two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Dominic Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's 0 for 4. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Smith has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Salvador Perez.
Xander Bogaerts will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Wheeler gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Hit in the air down the right field line. Nimmo in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Xander Bogaerts will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. So coming to the plate, Zach Wheeler. 9-1-2 due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
2-1 the count. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, number 6.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats.
Right
Both of them hit on the absolute screws.
Ramsey.
One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Brandon Nimmo. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up Acuna. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1 to him now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Striding into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
In there, strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Swing and a line drive. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But the Mets do. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part will run.
That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Pitch misses. The throw down. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. One out, nobody on. Popped up. Smith has a play. 2 down.
Batting ninth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the pitcher hits next. That'll bring in Julio Teheran. Bryce Harper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4. Bryce.
Here's a pop-up now. McNeil in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. They're down 2-0. Johnny Venters will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Venters, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was taken in the 30th round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Cano on at first, nobody out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
So we got him swinging. Jed Lowry goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Just off the inside corner with the sinker, ruled a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They're up 2-0. Jacob deGrom is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Number 48, Jacob deGrom.
Settling in now, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
The first baseman,
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Lo. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped a bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson.
Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. DeGrom, a native Floridian. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the run is Nimmo, and no one will track it down. Ready on 0-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. Into the corner and slicing foul. Albies has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Ready with the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Taken there by Lowry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box now, Jacob DeGrom. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Played on the backhand. Throw is high, and it's over his head. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeff McNeil. In there for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. DeGrom leads off second with nobody out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Corey Oswalt will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 55. Corey.
Now in the box, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Brian McCann will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Brian McCann.
High in the air down the right field line. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johnny Venter.
Aaron Judge will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Aaron Judge.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
The center fielder, 14.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Swinging a soft liner. And Cano with the stop to first. Safe. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Inciarte blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Well, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Acuna Jr.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. Lined hard down the line and right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Slow little roller to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. Atlanta leads it 4-3. Brian McCann will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Chad Sabatka takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
16.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. At the plate, Jed Lowry. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Drew Gagnon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47.
Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
The shortstop, Xander.
First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed. Flares this one over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Chad Sabatka. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Popped up. Cano over to his left, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Dominic Smith. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Juan Lagares will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. Ahmed Rosario will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Adeiny Echeverria will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Smith stands at second with 2 gone.
Nope.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
3-1 to him now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The tag, and he's safe. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Ahmed Rosario is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 1.
Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Keon Broxton is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. He's set and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. And he popped him up. Lowry over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in, Nick Markakis came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Freddie Freeman.
In now, Freddie Freeman. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Acuna. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's in there safely. As 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dero. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Paul Sewald takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
51, Paul Sewald.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Broxton is there, and he'll make. Bryce Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Rajai Davis is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Popped straight up. Markakis coming on. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another 1-2 delivery. A little roller toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
At the ball.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Wilson, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Davis stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The batter,
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. And that misses for ball 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Dominic Smith would be next. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rajay Davis will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Dilson Herrera is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lowry to play this one at short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian McCann. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he popped him up. Smith has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54.
Ready once again, Dominic Smith. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Travis d'Arnaud will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
d'Arnaud.
And that's in there for strike one. One and one.
1-1.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. 1-1 the count.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
The Mets down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-4 the outcome today. Atlanta jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chad Sabatka is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base.